global library is going to be a huge time saver for any engineer because they can create modularity for new projects since they're able to save the old automation components to the library and reuse for new applications. Let me show you an example of this. As you can see here is the automation hardware. I'm going to get up and running quickly. First step would be I come over to the global library. Let me grab this first icon called the controller system hardware, give focus to it, drag and drop it up to the network and device views. And what you'll see here is I actually grab multiple hardware components, the 1500 controller, ET200 SP, and the network between the two. Well, the next thing I like to do is grab this actual HMI. So I have a comfort panel here, drag and drop it up to device and networks. As you can see though, it's not network, so I can easily accomplish this just by mousing over the network interface and drag it over to the controller, let go, now he's on Profinet. Okay, let's actually open up both of these hardware components, go down to the HMI tags, show all tags, and what you'll see here is I actually have the HMI tags that I'm using only locally that came with the hardware, as well as tags that aren't used that are highlighted in red. Well, I can go back to the global library, grab the global library tags, drag and drop that up to the controller PLC tags, and then it solves the problem. So now I've got the interconnection between the actual two hardware components. Well, I can also go grab screens. Let's go grab the screen I want to use for this HMI, drag and drop them in, and even program block groups. Let's drag that up to the controller, drop it in. Next thing I want to do is go to the main program, give focus to it. You can see I have no program in it. Let's go grab the function call, drag it in, first network, go back to that function call. You see I have some blocks in red at this point. Give focus to it, right click, go down to update, click OK, do the second as well, update, OK, give focus to the CPU and click the download arrow button. At this point a dialog box is going to pull up and it's going to do a compile of everything that we've done. Once that's complete, I can click the load button. Now it's going to load down the configuration to the control system. And once we're finished loading, we can hit the finish button. Start all and finished. So now we have a fully complete hardware set that's all functional. Now I can give focus to the HMI panel, click the download arrow button again. Again, we're going to get a compile of everything that we've already done up to this point. Once that is complete, I can click override all, click on load. So now he's actually going to go down and load the entire configuration of everything we've done of passing even the tags from the controller up to the HMI and the screens, and now we get a refresh and we have our completed system. At this point I can come over here and hit our easy button, and as you can see, control from the panel through the controller to the outputs is fully functional with this routine I've got running, and in fact my sliders of my analog inputs from here through the controller back up to the HMI are fully functional even for these animations on the screen. I was able to do this in just a matter of minutes. Now that's engineering efficiency.